Ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good morning. Beautiful day, Ibrahim. Today is February 20th, 2023. Today is February 2023. You know, Salon people and we follow everything where they happen. You see, we live in a democratic society and we they preach that this we platform all these years. That for make sure to get proper democracy. Everybody gets right for support. Anybody we want for support, everybody get right for supporting political party. At the end of the day, you just get to look at values. Sometimes they reach some point where you look at the values, you look at somebody in track record, you look at the history, you look at how they work, what they do, the position where they perform in that position they based on that, then I ain't gonna make you look, you say back, I support this person here for like continue and even go higher. That's so we for think as Africans. You know, some people already watch the convention of the APC as a political party, and I want for to the line of former President Nkrumah where he say, do you are the one the way they win? Not to for take and for go provoke other people. With the total line there, we all believe in that. And they say just because somebody win an election within the party, not means say anybody for turning out for make provoking. When you win, you celebrate quietly because at the end of the day, the APC don't win. That is the message of the preacher. That is the message of the send out. So some people we want to understand. Say we live in a very democratic society. Everybody gets right for support. That I want for support. So they tell on this, but we get for look at
just very quickly when you say support quietly. You can support loudly, but make sure you support together where the other person feel like is part of you. Because especially party politics, it has to be like an inclusive thing. I mean, you know the APC, they didn't do something quiet. But however, respect the other person, like which you talk, respect.
Absolutely.
And additionally, one of the we found out that money. We see the position when have the most contested position at the party for the national secretary general. We see we at the last and bad when they hug themselves. And me to me, I'm very pleased when I see at the initial expression, you know, I think they come up from the heart. Party politics, Ibrahim, will they get contenders, but when they get enemy, they're not to, you know, they're not enemy. They're not, they do opposition, they're not like SFP, now they compete with, you need to compete with the company, that party politics, they will contend for position. You compete each other, you opponent at the other political party. So then anytime we compete win, it will go hug in happiness, meaning that we don't win because people get a structure. So that means we talk to it very correct. We don't want to see anybody we will make mistake for say well, this person don't win. That means they struck from that to that person they don't win. Because your loyalty not to the party they you will support last now, you will support ADIO for today, we all for shift now to the secretariat, not to last now the support, not the secretariat to the support. If now added the win, me I always talk about this day, anybody win pandemic, the last to go to the party to the secretariat. So if you elect APC now, you need to go support last night because of elect last night, to go support the secretariat for last substitution that APC succeed. Because if he fails, now the party don't fail, if the party fail, the country don't fail. That for me, you thinking Ibrahim. So the encouragement us to be for me more open up to his brother, to his small brother, to his colleague, to his paddy, know them because of you realize them, let them get chance for engage more. Because trust me, I they get chance for become secretariat, maybe after last time they get the chance agent and people Ibrahim. So let them work now to build out effectively in a very open mind, in a clean mind. Let them not call that a foolishness say that this no don't have to in APC to get in APC. That the secretary to support now will get to pick the 2020 this year, June 24.
Absolutely. You know, that's the fact. And again, it goes back to everything Comrade I don't say in Catchbox don't say. You will support like the APC party now for focus on. You see, Loyal Lansana Dumbuya, we support her. Waiting do we look at waiting be happen in the past and the few years beyond. This time man will step down for Payan Sane, step down for Victor Fo, you know, whilst people then come and consult with them, say, listen, let's give this person chance. It do So we say, okay, you know, along that line. But again, we say democracy, right? And we like the fact that we see within the APC as a party. What in this tell we is that the APC supporters and voters don't mature. They're able to understand, say, you know what, at this particular point in time, this man not pay for waiting self we don't do today. If you respect the other one, them he step down for them, he sit down, then come and make them be secretary general. He support the party, not taking allegiance go on the other side. Lawyer Lansana Dumbuya stand with Una. Like how Lawyer Adimakoli stand with everybody else. We see Lawyer Lansana Dumbuya efforts we make after, you know, the protesters, they wouldn't kill Evangelist Samson, go to the mortuary, go to the family, all of that stuff. Then the people of APC prove one more time for say they are very grateful for everything that Lawyer Lansana Dumbuya did. And at the same time, they were grateful for Lawyer Adimakoli as well, you know, for all the efforts that they've been making, standing up for people along the way. But this is what we would talk about. This is the kind of healthy democracy we would talk about. You see, you know, Comrade Nkashi, when you look at all of these things, you hear people they talk about, where they mention certain things, where they bring up certain critical issues. Then they refer this talk. You see, then get bad that for so person. Oh, then get bad that for this person. We always say this, and I don't need to emphasize this point. Me and them people there, a lot of these guys contending for positions within the APC as a party. We not meet up no side, we never meet up any side, and we might never cross any side. But again, we never know what the future hold, right? But at the end of the day, people like we will get integrity. We don't kind of this part of the world that is the diaspora, and we brother and sister them. Some of them in Salon, they in Africa, they don't even cross the continent of Africa, but they understand what the intellect for let somebody get paid by how you work. You get for be rewarded by how you work. The position, they don't give position prior. The position where they give you for perform and function properly. Go to any government workplace, go to any job, any side, go work any side. Let you tell me, say you not perform, I for perform. When they send you for go deliver, you not deliver, what you for deliver. You come, you say they keep that job there. It's not possible, it's not a work. So somebody will get a responsibility for protect citizens their lives. I can always tell Nabak, say Marabio not destroy Salon by himself. Marabio destroys Salon with the help of leaders of the opposition of the political party. If people are in jail today and they suffer, they left their family and they suffer and they punish, because of waiting, because of lack of, leaders that are ready to stand up for them and protect them and defend them and constitutional rights. If we get people in like today, we don't run away, they don't come out Salon, then go sit on like Guinea, then go sit on Liberia, then they run away from the pressures of these governments. Waiting to know because we get leaders them at the opposition. We don't respect the people. We don't stand up for protecting people. Now make we get brothers and sisters. They were in exile. Then country where they born them. They're not free. They're not free. They cannot sit down at that country day. Waiting to because the leaders they wait for protect them. The leaders of the opposition them. The parliament were responsible for give them basic dignity. How you go there? You can't where them born. You sign and bury. You never. You don't even for come there for come participate in your democracy. You don't run away because the leaders of the opposition are not protect you now. They will want to give that leader of opposition. They another opportunity for go to another position. We hire past society. We decide way for evaluating self. Who say for do the work? Let people say, yes, this man is fit for go the next level. People then get problem. African, Comrade Koita and Kashi. The saddest people who get now the Salon, now the one who do the diaspora. My brother and sister in a tongue. I swear to God, really feel the pain and the pinch. We don't understand what we talk. So God and His day, they are 50, 100 times better, 1,000 times better past some of them with brother and sister there in the diaspora. Some of these guys in the diaspora, they are sick. They are depraved. They are absolutely useless because some of these guys, I don't know how they for even reach now this part of the world where you can see this kind of a beautiful democracy they play, where they talk about leaders of the opposition, they stand up against government officials of the day, then they make sure they protect their democracy, then they protect their people, then they protect their interest, then they make sure what the people want, 90 people they get. Now they watched a documentary last night about Ukraine, Kashi and Comrade. Ukraine, the suffer where the Ukrainians and they go through how Russia they bomb them power grid them, then power station them. Then as soon as how then they bomb them, we see the bomb clear no more. The engineer then they go back for go make sure they restore electricity again. Let people ever forget power. Some don't die themselves because until one bomb come, then 20 minutes later when they go for go begin work, another bomb can kill some. But they are soldiers. Then they want to make sure they restore power to the people of Ukraine. But we in Africa, we take Ukraine problem, put it away. We don't focus on solving the problems. We send out Ukraine. The Ukrainians and they suffer. Some side then they ration the electricity. 4 hours 4 hours there. 4 hours here, 4 hours there. Next come and so the host and they cold. Some person also inside the temperature like a 40 degrees. 40 degrees, it pass like a freezer self. That's why they cold. But then they go through that and they say, the lives of our people matter. Then they supply generator them across the country for the side they wanted for power and country today. But you get these useless Sierra Leoneans, they already the diaspora. Then they support corrupt politicians them. Then they support corrupt, useless politicians because when you not perform your job function, you are useless to the people. Then they support the kind of a nonsense then because they get colat. Then in a country the country they take care of them, picking them, take care of their families them. They are there, then they sit down, then they get 24-hour electricity, they get water, then get freedoms, then they work out they work for worker, then go talk out they work for talk. With people in a country, the leaders not able to protect them. Then they come on and they can support their leaders, then they tell people like we say we get that. When they look at the leader of the APC, we get more than 40% of members of parliament in Sierra Leone. Now in that country, they like today, we people them, then they suffer, they not to come on. You know how much Sierra Leoneans in Parimba Road prisons? Then they rot in a jail. You know how much people they lost them, placed them? From where the August 10 protest, as an example, when people move from the east to the west, so man, they seek, guidance, then they seek protection. They don't go back to their house because SLPP, they chase them. So over 400 people in the African Express do a survey, we get a names then of people that we're missing. All of those things, when I sit down and they watch this, we get 257,000 people and name them. The leader of the opposition, them. Because kind of you can contact again, NGC don't die. I got to talk to NGC people after we APC pick a flag bearer, them flag bearer. Now they talk to NGC people as a whole. But we left that side for now. But look at can they don't know. We need to talk about your side. We're not saying no sell to the SLPP. But let's talk about the leader of the APC, Cherikoko. And they talk again. If na Santigi Sisebi did na Yabo Pose bididi. Na Fore Toronka na bididi. Na you name what I would call today. We don't get nothing against Cherikoko other than the fact that Maleke we don't institutionalize. Where we know how institutions they work. I swear to God. Communicator tutor at the military for in 28 years service. It teaches a military instructor. Cashbox don't institutionalize. It they work. It gets people and where they get when I'm under supervision. I get me on small corner myself they manage. I've been institutionalized for no say me when I'm me based on my merits. For I get me next promotion. I can see don't have they tell Cashbox and communicate every day. Cashbox don't understand, but comrade understand. What it tell like with the military core system and everything I have to do. I get down there, I see not something I get free computer in front of me because it's guy for multitask for get things done. We do them, we don't institutionalize, we don't get that experience with the diaspora, don't give it.
We will soon change Cashbox from economics to military economics. So that you understand what that means. You know, say civilians.
By the way, guys, I was very close becoming like Mina Sujaman. Very close.
I can imagine.
You know, pass again. You just stand you just stand the someone that say from technocrat to techno politician. That's the way they listen. They say mean from technocrat now to techno politician. So Cashbox will go from economics to military economics.
I can tell you
from economics to military economics. So you will know exactly what would you see. Let me tell you something, Cashbox. Not to joke. The army get one thing like what makes some of us until we blunt so because we get one thing they say moral courage. Now for look at you, they call this Cashbox. You are no say this way this is wrong. No matter how they fit me, and they say but this year wrong. This is for me. You know, the nowadays a lot of people will lack. That's a lot of people say, hey, this multi for do now. This man then they help me. So I'm so what? It will help it today, but we help it picking tomorrow. A generation is born. We don't talk. We will inform cop post to say APC that they come for hide the APC to APC for hide the cop. Because people don't want to take responsibility, they go form cop. Then form cop, what you will expect? They pay no opposition party. Now the leader for turn, the leader of cop. They take down man the way that way. She's doing very well. School, she's doing. Imagine that if in an APC in day or an NGC in day, or Nigeria, they can't take away from get. There are three parties in the parliament that they all form cop. No one knows the leadership. The left, you don't wait in the parliament. You don't get the legitimate powers. But when I see how much in that understand. When we call on say the Cherikoko. Now people and they suffer more. Not just no go fire them. All down the international that make one positive say again man go work on a police station on a CID. They all didn't hide it. Apart from that, we did exile. So you see, why make we say if we get bad governance, they will encourage bad opposition. The bad governance will continue. What make Alex Kumar people turn came see them all? Now the way how he perform in the parliament, now that way make people get fit for an asalo say with this man can divide the country. Now that's leader of the opposition. Now make actually the effect for Poland back for the second time. People that say no, but this man. This one in the parliament said, you don't do for long a complex for that. So Alex Kumar make it. We've said these things time and again. Now forget Cherikoko pointers. Nobody will like Cherikoko pass we or me no. But in fact, we not get that pointer for. What would they Cherikoko for? Now young man like we all the pay for your man crew. But trust me, if you bend the cause, meaning the cause for the fight for the people, we are into to party. We the only become party. We it's not that cause for fight for the people, and the people get a majority. We can understand. APC as a political party, you know, let me tell you, Ibrahim, I didn't look at the foolishness because God they watch people like that. God knows if we are fighting this cause genuinely with sincerity. You know, if not friendship, you know they come again. You need to talk about NGC, Ibrahim. If not for friendship, I know they cannot tell me party say una for do more. We never say they not do nothing. Una understand the simple platform. Never say MP they not do nothing. We say they need to do more and then for emphasize party matter. They point that in the out. Like what about pay assistance? So they emphasize on them. Let it not happen. It happen. We talk about the census, so not to just go federal to emphasize on them. The NI number, the registration, we say that that way matter, and then they emphasize. Una emphasize, we never say we not do nothing. No. We understand the government is not happy, but we need to accept that because you know they are law for say lose not in the law. We need to accept that for say because Pastor already said it's a law. The country they rule by constitution. So if that way they protect the constitution, when they remote the executive and the judiciary, then don't say, then they bulldoze we, waiting the honor the possible talk. Now they will not agree. We say no. In as much as I try for bulldoze now, una safe on the ground. If they bulldoze now, man don't say now, una don't do all kinds of things. But for acceptance now say, what we get for do, then I will do accept it. No. Why you did it? Why you did it? You've been voted for good change. If you vote for like democracy, they say the minority get rights. Even if you don't have a minority, you will get rights. Una responsibility for checks and balance. But I didn't tell the way it's possible. Why would it's possible? Okay, let's check commodity, but let other person can look. What you let go for them be saying that them and spend the big pass for them. I be carbon big man they not proposal for only the law as you for be for it. No. When they clap for nobody, the same way matter of fact Ibrahim, if they focus on matter view, they'll look at the opposition for that responsible. Now when they do justice to the cause, we get for call out everybody in responsibility. We want to do justice to this cause that we don't just focus on SLPP, they'll left that all can agree say bulldoze. Well, even they want for talk. Why some of the exile? Because of we say we need to keep quiet. I mean, you can't even keep quiet after work more jail. I'm not talking. Nobody will get that to do to me. But to say no, if not Ibrahim for don't go, because what's wrong with my life for that day? So when they just within us with Ibrahim, then they go and arrest more from the go to cost man be massive. The government challenge them publicly, they go feature left right and center. Then they can't pick a deal.
No.
Then they can't family deal. The poor people in us alone, let's let accept them. We fight here is very simple, Ibrahim. We say, with the whole government and opposition accountable. Opposition get the role for play, for expose government, for do checks and balances.
Absolutely.
Let them bulldoze and all man see. But we need to keep quiet, but this way matter. We will never keep quiet. So
Absolutely.
God the judge, God knows we are fighting for the greater majority of Syria.
Absolutely.
Not for Ibrahim for the greater majority.
Absolutely.
You know, Ibrahim, one interesting thing for many people that do say the fight will count for, so we don't count for can play. You know, we all this thing it happened by default. We never planned that. Oh, we can go for a day. Like there is not a day we say possible cost win over them. There's not a day, Ibrahim. But do I care? You know, Ibrahim, let me tell you, this last night Dumbuya we comrade fought for. No, we comrade the person we communicate the person we be. Even though a backup, and I guarantee you, if last night Dumbuya mistake do anything way wrong for the APC political party or Salon, comrade will be the first person where they can attack him.
Absolutely.
I know that, Ibrahim.
Absolutely.
Because that is I can tell people and say, I know the people that we are they talk to. I understand them. I guarantee you, even last night we don't kind of like witness so. If you mistake one try for, treat Adi Macaulay unfairly, come and force they do audio a attacker. And I tell you, Ibrahim, back me once today.
Absolutely.
You know, Ibrahim, you talk something the way interesting that you opening. When you say, politicians and opposition leaders them get to seek to protect their interest. Protecting their interest. Ibrahim, waiting at this protection of interest. The African Express don't tell we say the interest that will make APC as a political party win the election. How they supposed to turn the minds of people in that country? It's by exposing the bad thing them where this government don't do. SLPP, with all the good things that we APC do, yes, they did some bad things. We all know. We all need to talk about it, Ibrahim. But not to be compared with what they don't do in 5 years, Ibrahim. The 10 years of APC. What did SLPP do? They manage, they lie about the APC a lot. The APC in their position, they don't even need for lie. They don't even need for that thing where they can say, oh, politics you get for lie. They don't even need for dual. It is open book to everybody. Rice was 200,000. Then they pay people like 500,000 because we don't feel like for call the price of rice just like that without comparing how much people in the hand. At least somebody gets 300,000 leons. Like where is it go pull for somebody? As much as it is bad, but let me just say so, Ibrahim. It was bad at the time.
Right
now, yes, there's 600,000. And the APC they sell petrol 3,000. 700 and they can't go to 6,000. Ibrahim, petrol did now 21,000. Everything is there. Dollar was 7,000. Now it is 2 million. Ibrahim, everything is there for make APC use. So how do they protect their interest? You interest them for win the state house or for win the presidency, because again the state house, this Moko traffic business, it's something we discussed last week or so. Ibrahim, where Samuel Kamara talked about. You see, Ibrahim, This interest is about making sure you tell the people these things. This interest is about making sure the Africanist press, it releases them, be heard, or the people be propagated. And when I say propagated, salon people, in other words, announce them, go to the rooftop and announce these things. This interest, Ibrahim, that for make we tell the people how they don't kill people on democracy, kill people, randomly, kill people when they protest. This interest for protector. These are the things where we do. Where Saliu Jallo talk about the chief minister, the former chief minister, when are the current foreign minister now, where it is 1.5 billion, Ibrahim. This is how APC should be protecting their interests. And this is what we've been calling for, Ibrahim. And nobody don't tell me, say, like what he come here and say, oh, then they bulldoze them. Then nobody don't tell me that. Because that's what we say. Honorable Adukabu can on this platform and tell we say, when they remove 10 members of parliament, they stop for going to parliament. And ECOWAS now can make them, Ibrahim. Let me tell you, your interest, your personal interest, you need to compare them with your party interest or the country interest. If una the protecting the opposition in interest, it's all about making sure you expose this government. Ibrahim, when nobody not tell me otherwise. If these MPs there, 58 members of parliament, or whatever, 59 or 60 or whatever, they don't walk out of this parliament, these governments will not be well exposed. At the end of the day, they will say, oh, well, if they come on back, the thing will even worse. But without that you don't get access to, we cannot go to do oversight, we don't go to any ministry for go check. So what's the point in being there? It means now on a self-interest, on the sake, not the party or the country interest. Over to you.
Kashi, this is what I would say. There are few members of parliament where, and in as much as this sounds controversial, but if like possibly like Hassan Priest, now be the leader of the opposition at APC, it would have been a little bit different. Which make if you see the target that man for almost go kill him, bang on a beach. To this day, I don't get no statement from the leader of the opposition for condemn that act of violence against Natina Newe, the whole press conference. Then go bang a member of parliament. You're going to call a press conference because what you do, in as much as you don't know if not politically motivated, it was just an accident, but you can't talk to the people of Sierra Leone in the world for understanding the lives of members of parliament, just like any citizen matter. This is the leader of the opposition, Honorable Cherry Coco, not able to make a public statement to this day. But you get useless blokes and idiots them now the diaspora will go tell you for say, now the guy by that for the man. This is the man we don't sit up. He sell 10 members of parliament. But come Kashi, when I look at Honorable Emmanuel Saidu, they shut him up. What they did to Honorable Emmanuel Saidu was to shut him up. And then you get the leader of the opposition. Wait, come on, you're gonna CID. Say Cherry Coco, if you get to your by the big fool. Wait, come on, go take picture of CID. You say, hey, don't go fetch for her. But later we begin sit up. Thank you.
He go to the president and go beg the president.
He go to the president. Go beg.
Yeah. If it's that that's the fight where we talk about Ibrahim, we cannot be fooled for come on, man. We're not so picky there again. Ibrahim, let me tell you, people on social media when they talk stupid talk, I listen to somebody. I don't want
to. Please, thank you. Don't call their name. Yes.
No.
Yes. Kashi, please. Because these flip talkers them, then they talk here today, talk here tomorrow, they don't get a mind of their own.
Yeah. Talk one thing today, talk one night tomorrow. I don't respect you guys. Like, no. Like the only thing, like I bet somebody waiting at the UK where we want to talk. If that be talk anything about me, that is the first person we have to be careful court, Ibrahim. When you're outside the UK, talk what you feel for talk what you say. But if you talk something where you don't know, you talk against me. Just get it for me.
Thank you.
I don't want to now.
Thank you.
This stupidness. From these people, when people they talk about issues that will matter, Ibrahim. Like when you talk about Emmanuel Saidu, Conte or so, that guy where they go lock up now and come on, for God's sake. When I don't tell me say we're not able to stand up to this fight, when I sit down like we just sit down and they accept everything where Madam Bio want do. Then when they tell we say it is acceptable, then when they tell we say, oh well, when I get but that's for waiting. Now yesterday, Ibrahim, let me tell you, if he say they say Cherry Coco get money past me, don't do everything past me. I don't care if he get money past me. But let me tell you, like the journalists in the country they are, where they attack the prime ministers, them, the millionaires, them, the king and the queen, they're poor bad one compared to them people in the, but they attack them because they do the job, Ibrahim.
Absolutely.
Ibrahim, you see, any money when people eat from cherry cocoa, now blood money.
Absolutely.
You know why now blood money, Brian? As a result of waiting cherry cocoa they make, the compromises them. Now it make Emmanuel, Evangelist Samson die.
Absolutely.
Evangelist Samson in blood now that they eat so.
Absolutely.
If there people are watching a Panemba road, they act now that they eat so. The people that they kill now McKinney, now their blood now that they eat so. The people that will die in a tombo, their blood now that they eat so. The people that we don't want to win at the country, because like nobody they able to stand up for them. They act now that they eat so. Blood money now that they eat. If you don't know, so if you not feel say,
you know, Gashi,
they compromise the position, it would never happen.
Gashi,
never.
There is a me history teacher, Mr. Kebe. Yeah, I believe he's still the salon. He do very well for himself. If they talk, like this talk here where they talk. He say education without morality is baseless and useless. You know, this is the problem we'll get in Africa. We get a lot of people we're educated, but they don't get no morality. Let me tell you this. To all these people, Kashi, where they tell we say Cheriko could get money pass we. I can tell you this. Any man will not get value and he don't get moral is the poorest man ever. Cherry Coco is the poorest politician in Sierra Leone. I can tell you this. You see, because Mami Mudu, them Mami them pepper when they sell and market, when they take tax and go pay them people there. And not worth them. It's not worth getting paid that money. Then deal they wouldn't sign. Then bad contract they wouldn't sign that country. They will make generations here on one get for continue for suffer. Amidst all the wealth and natural resources they will get. But you see, Comrade Kashi and Comrade, when they talk to people that will not read. Some of these guys in the diaspora don't come there. They don't even allow the diaspora for go inside them. Comrade Kote and I share with we where they Road prison. We then go lock her up for 9 months. They see sand. The book they will read there. You see, some of these guys, all they need to do, Kashi, is to just read. But in the diaspora, in the WhatsApp, all day they flip, and then group them, they talk about nonsense. They don't equip themselves, empower themselves. Because when you read, you learn yourself, you teach yourself. Book not to pass, you go get master's, PhD, and all of this stuff. Not to that, not the education, even not to the first degree. Now, what do you do for improve yourself? Because we live in a world where you learn every day. Improve yourself. Take books, them read, learn for read about quotes, get these basics, build yourself up. That way they go for talk with sober sense. But some of them already talk, we not say una reprobates, una done with. On a worst pass garbage box. You know, I'm sorry I'm using very strong words now, but when you again, I always go back to this research where I read up on Malawi. When Malawi they try for fix the educational system, when they look at the level of education at the country, the adult literacy program, they get for a revamp them. The research at them, they say anybody where they bluff for say no go school, learn for empower yourself. It better off go team up na street them to bangam. And you know, Comrade and Kashi, there is also this other saying about the fact that it better let we nurture strong picking now that we try for fix people that are broken. A lot of these brothers and sisters in the diaspora, they are broken, they are finished, they are done. They don't care about themselves, they don't care about the generations ahead of them, they don't care about the future of the country. All they put in front of them is their ego and people them, their loyalties to individuals. What you do? A lot of them don't tire with the diaspora. Cashbox Comrade, a lot of these people, they are fed up with the diaspora because life is not moving for them. And what to make life not move? Now because they need to take that extra step out of their comfort zone and say, we know it's in, I can go and build some more bridges and make some better connections, get some better jobs, improve myself. They don't get nothing what they do. So what's in they look forward to? Now for let people like Cheriko continue for them power, continue for let them disrupt the lives of our people. Let them go there, they forget opportunity for go sit down and get some job, when themselves go be something, and then continue for thief and continue for be part of the system. We don't the road and they totally decrypted, the system of our nation. Within our country, we don't get proper healthcare. Within our country, we don't get, proper educational systems. David Schengen, I ain't go win some best minister award. But yes, we go get and say in a salon, I ain't get up. At the end of the day, why David Schengen for even cross that threshold day? Because look at the people, they see people that go to school, now boats then they sit down and they can do the boats for them because we would not for them go school. When they see inside the capital city, schools they don't get toilets, they don't get water. Inside the capital city of Freetown, schools and where the teacher don't even get staff room for sit down for as teacher, let them prepare themselves properly. It they happen inside Sierra Leone at this particular point in time.
No, Ibrahim, no go far. No, let no go self to education. Education, no say, okay, then we say they don't have education. Ibrahim, not about the we make salon side is corruption. For 5 years, the MC they pass SLP people corruption, fight against corruption.
Thank you.
In as much as we get the Afghanistan press day after day, names, bank transaction number, people, president, we go do forgery. See, now the first president I see, go na country no get for no. A country no get state protocol. Like then go for go log gates before that. See, they enter. I will still pass a pay debt. Forgery. We see evidence after evidence. We now, in as much as the president sacked the auditor general because of the general exposing thief.
they still the past MCC. See fight against corruption. Why? Because the one who take the fight for that expose, they don't take him.
No.
Ibrahim, if the main opposition when I take would have not take this fight against corruption, make it a topic, serious topic of convention, take the Africanist president list instead they say that opinion. AKK was that opinion and let's pay back them. Say get opinion. Remember to get evidence in opinion. Honorable Laimara say na Africanist president like a whole member of parliament. Let me tell you something, Ibrahim. So if they say go get one day, if I get bad times, and it's surprised. If the MCC win the remote country in Africa for the pull democratic principles, and one the great way they look at the fight against corruption, and they pass SLPP. But this time when they don't take the biggest thief, Ibrahim, they want to see the thing I forget. So that the bigger picture is here. They really put the things where it matter before. They always go for the little things, Ibrahim, and until we get that understanding, say, we will watch critically. Whether they pretend whether they but I wanted to move on outside. As a nation, even the SLP is surprised how they pass corruption.
Like what you talk so crucially, like what Ibrahim mentioned about the Minister of Education winning Best Minister. Can you imagine? This was the very minister we're going to church telling people if they say that they wait for government, they don't go able to move this building. Better use the church money for buy zinc.
Absolutely.
This is the minister.
Absolutely.
This is the minister, Ibrahim.
Absolutely.
Ibrahim, you talk something, and this morning at Bloomberg, they were talking about how women they be disenfranchised right now in the politics. And I don't want to make we move away from waiting with the trend with the plan. So, but once I remember, Ibrahim, it is very crucial, and this is the reason why we say Samuel Kamara need for think.
Absolutely.
Go and reflect. And not just
say the APC. No, just someone. I say the APC needs for think because someone I don't think by himself anymore. Someone to be guided by a whole body they call NAC. Therefore, look at critically. We need. Let me tell you something. Everybody qualify for running it, but for God's sake, let begin change some dynamics. Nobody counters the way they
just people come inside that side.
Yeah.
In Bloomberg this morning, they were kind of like say that Scotland, the first minister Nicola Sturgeon don't resign.
Don't resign. Yeah.
Then New Zealand, the prime minister resigned last month. Jacinda Ardern, he resigned back last month.
Right.
So they are worried now. Say women they be bullied. The kind chastisement, the pain when they go through. The chastise when they just chastise women in politics, Ibrahim. So people are worried now across the globe. It is very important, Ibrahim. When I listen to that message, they listened to Bloomberg this morning. They were analyzing that, Ibrahim. This is the reason why the APC, like what the comrades say, you have to change the dynamics because we don't want to make them see. Remember, the president beats them to the game, like what you say, Ibrahim. The president came without 30% quota and all that. Now, then the fear say women are going through pain that make them resign from politics. We need to bring them back so we can change the dynamics like what's in community talk.
Absolutely. No, Kashin comrade, we make it clear and we message on Saturday. I talk and back again and they say this back again to the APC as a political party. But some people say, Ibrahim and pull APC in 2018. Ibrahim will get right for, participating with democracy and make sure so we get the change. APC has never been perfect either. For 60 years, they like it today. We put APC, SLPP. APC better pass SLPP 100 million times.
I don't want to cut you off again. Sorry. Look at this. When they talk, say, Chai Koko, when they talk, and the only reason why they say this, now because when they talk about Chai Koko in role as an opposition leader.
Absolutely.
Ibrahim, this very Chai Koko, if you don't say that you bet APC, why? Where then say they know they try to strategize. It comes to you, would they keep meeting, would they talk? Would they try to find a way out for the country? Why did he do that? Did he not say? When they say, why Jericho? When they say Ibrahim and the fuel APC, why Jericho come back to this Ibrahim? They always strategize. Talk about how to make salute.
Gashi, my brother, a lot of Sierra Leoneans that time they want a change because waiting do. No, I
don't even want to talk about the position where you hold.
No,
I just try to say that as long as things not go their way, for back Cherry Coco into this mess they pan so
absolutely.
Yes, it's part of it. They want to have a good excuse. Hey, if we're not well APC, but if very Cherry Coco that is at the back, so it's self don't come. Yeah, we all will keep competing with a fair way out for save we country.
Kashi, Kande Yumkela show up in the picture, and it was a blessing at the time. Now, me the same Ibrahim back will tell people, and 1 year later say, hey, this man, una come be an so better man. But anyways, why ready for handle them people in the year? Sabi handle them. I know how they do me one-on-one message. I sabi handle them. That's not a problem for me. That small talk that is foolishness. But the fact of the matter,
let me tell you something. You don't even need to go down to that level. Exactly. Let me tell you something. It's not about your interest or my interest or Chelco interest or Scarso's interest or anybody interest. It's about the country interest.
Absolutely.
Going to nuclear, you don't make it clear. You don't know. You just look at and say, okay, maybe you will make a change. But when you see say the total expect you don't confirm. If you don't so you don't need for defend that to nobody.
Absolutely.
You make yourself very clear by criticizing the NGC.
Absolutely.
So anybody we know yourself, we think the shame, the afraid God, the afraid hacker. If they look at you as a very sincere person,
No.
him, me come a question for me. We know that one platform, we don't become brothers above social media people now. If you don't take this always against you, Kela. No way, me for this now for not like how we are other people, they go back. When you talk to them, they talk to. But I saw that in you. I say, no, this guy is sincere. So me, I look at that. I look at the country, not to your interest.
Absolutely.
The day when the country interest, they overtake you, Ibrahim. That day will party the end here and there. I don't compromise these things.
Absolutely.
Because some food only life for very young at the age of 18 or don't give life to salon. So I identify somebody when they look at salon. You don't even need for that level of their foolishness. You oppose you like that. They can't put SLPP. You in an EPC. Let tell you the work we don't do inside these 5 years. We don't have a big SLPP. Or like pull up with you. We talk constructively against SLPP, against the bad things, against unconstitutionality, against human rights abuse, against corruption. Like can talk. Like so 1 minute or you know even 1 minute or you don't do for criticize this government.
Absolutely.
So some things that and then they go like, okay, but we so now me they get the biggest hits. Me party some not all because majority that appreciate say they know say I'm just be sincere with my cause. Then they talk all kind of talk, but I'm satisfied because they know say I join a team where they look at salon, not to look at their own interest rather than the country interest. That's me join it. So whatever person talk and they even pay attention to Ibrahim, I move forward.
Absolutely.
Maybe they go follow the way the back way they inside OC the back. Me why they work on the street, me say they come out, I go follow in the house. Now they continue.
Not too.
If they back, if I mean the street, they take stone for you. But when you inside OC, inside the lock in the back, I mean they look there, they continue because I don't way the back in the bet.
No, come
I
on.
look for the way the battery way the bet. So that you don't even need for good yourself. You don't need to make you 1 minute already to do. Sensitize the people.
Absolutely.
For educate the people and not talk their foolishness. You
You're
have
right.
a lot to do.
Yeah,
You have a lot to do. That foolishness they left them. You get a lot. Every minute to take. Or they deviate from a topic, they deprive people who want to listen to a message every day.
Absolutely. That's a
So
fact.
because that stretch for the statutory because people are not through God in power they have say we can't talk to the educated every day.
Yeah.
So every time we'll be distracted, we'll follow us every day. See, maybe they see what they call you, they get the message they send to me. Then they become stressed that able to I don't know you educated because I don't know see God don't use it for educate them, for sensitize them, for not educate yourself. Matter of fact, we all dedicate yourself, not to educate them. So every time you spend right now for answer foolishness, you are taking your time for educate people on the constitution and other things them. So give you time. I have been able to do for the past 5 or 6 or 7 years. Then the minority, the majority don't understand. Let them fall for this minority people they can't tease you. If they come up from the actual fight, we focus on the foolishness. No, you time you what pass than the fight. Don't go that side. You don't make it very clear. You've shown your sincerity between God and man. Absolutely. So let them talk. We say here we are not targeting somebody. We're targeting the position the whole. And the position whole for defend the people, not to you as a person.
Right.
If you don't get that position, they will not call you an MP. What do they call that? You don't see yourself. We don't talk about you don't prove right. Say what to talk about. You now so be it. The man not sincere. You talk and say this man don't come up because you're not sincere. You don't prove an analysis. Say you bad. You this. You don't talk. As the election done after 2-3 months, I say no. Not to say by this man. Your position is clear, Abraham. So we look at you. See if you don't have to let them call your name. No good day. They say if you don't let monkey till touch you, we monkey make party. No go like dance because they till long. They must touch you. He must touch you. So if you don't like monkey, they'll not talk by you. No hold any position of cross. Matter you. If you don't can talk, but I say bad. It's a person they kill the constitution. They're not on president. And as Kumato can by asking about this vivid way in the governance, he says some say disrespectful, some they annoying, so then they for take him, but in a way annoy himself, if they accept him because then been for democracy. Former President Kumai talk him with the best journalism.
Absolutely.
He say if we annoying, he said accept him because they benefit of democracy. And I help and Suma Fly and Suma who said this today. Right. Because they accept this, even after Suma will oppose him, they draw you near.
Absolutely.
I need to turn enemy, they draw you near. I mean, before they come say more time, they draw the near, they can't show the what he can do. It's still let's say not to think about me, not to so draw in here.
Yeah.
But if you want on politics, not for talk about if you so they can no, we don't pass that for class for right?
Absolutely.
We need to for today. So we are here in the defense of the people, not an individual person.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
No, I'm an APC man. When APC go if the APC me small, I come back here because I get integrity for save. Me to get something for save tomorrow, not on now. Now we government here gonna say what's in them have in the talk. You know, it's SFP or either Cherikoko, they stand by the road. Like APC can make mistake small more. Let them see if they keep quiet. We know they keep quiet because we've been so bad for over 60 years in this same mentality. So we don't stand for pull that brainwashing mentality, man. So you owe nobody explanation.
Absolutely.
Your explanation is social media. What it is so. Don't ever fall for that. You owe nobody explanation. Nobody pay for this. Okay. No. You're taking your time, spending your resources. They pay your family the time. Today now get holiday. By now, if you didn't have family, you get time. I was also you do. Me from now, work and go. Because you enjoy because so hours them. So you think you force your obligation. We are doing this. So don't even go there. If you have done. You know, one person play for emulator salon. Me, I talk about all due respect. All my service I don't do, but I admire you so much. The stand we take and they motivate me for tell me say I for do more. Because loyalty, not to the party or individual, but to the state.
Comrade, you're just as much as a motivation for a lot of us, my brother. Looking at what you do at the APC party, Naim SLPP no get. That is why Salondo Alakiso, and that is why we continue for hold the leaders of the opposition and foot to fire. SLPP no get nobody they tell them true. And that's why APC people they want back everybody they for Sidon, they watch foolishness and nonsense. They're not for talking the truth. Well, APC no go be that kind of a political party. We're going to wake up people up because if Salon because SLPP get a mindset where they know they oppose their own political party, they put the party over the interests of the country. That's why APC people one day. If not so, we want for them as a country, as a nation. Every political party, they hold themselves to themselves. The next year we get for come back now that rebel war, and the only thing they go bring a division of that country there for make sure say they mend the problems. We watch out for push another rebel war when innocent people lost their life, cut woman and belay, cut their hand, cut their foot them, cut people they aid them. We see at a salon, and they do it worse crimes that happen on the face of the planet Earth. Salon are the one country we don't get the most atrocious, atrocities them. We don't ever, get involved in any war inside the world as a whole. For look post, we go cut your hand, look at small people go bring the United Nations where they talk about as far as preventing another rebel war. Young baby, what's a young baby do? What's a young baby do rebel? Where the politicians say we cause the problem, they're not so young baby then go cut their answer. Because of this foolishness, we'll get idiots them on social media and they sit down and they watch. Salomon quick for forget and don't forget the bad history we'll get now country. I mean, they condone all this foolishness. The politicians they wait for control and make sure say they protect the lackadaisical nature of these politicians, especially the opposition. You know what they breed? Now hunger and frustration. And when people are hungry, they're frustrated. What's the next result? The revolution. They for take up arms against the state. Because the one they will for protect them, the Cheriko go for protect them against the government. Not able for protect them. What do people resort to? They say, you know what, we have to fight for ourselves. Let us take up arms against the state. That's so revolution they come, that's so rebel war they come. Who that suffer? Innocent people. But by God in power, if anything happen again at Salon, it'll be the innocent people that will suffer. But Cameron and Kashi, those idiots, we go left them. This is all the civic education we talk about. They want to enjoy democracy. You see Salonians, them, a lot of them, they want to enjoy the fruits of democracy, but they don't want to practice proper democracy. When I hear me out, they want to enjoy democracy, the fruits of democracy, but they don't want to practice the proper democracy. Now they see so with Marabio. It come through democratic means, but what you can do? We can so now, it can stifle every aspect of democracy. If they like it today, the council of them, the mayors them, all the district chairperson and local councillors, all that stuff, and if they struggle today for say, then they fed to the government right now because they're not telling them for vacate office match one. Una cosa. Cheriko goes to the parliament, then go remove the clause for protect councillor. Now make me talk to the Western area people where they support say, hey, now make Cheriko go flag bearer. The man who don't support for make flag bearer. Now ain't go take the protection away from when inside parliament where they go remove section 134. Of the Local Council Act, where the Salon people don't speak. The Salon people say we won't forget transition in local council and local government. We won't forget transition. We want to see one government to the other, one mayor to the other. One mayor, the other mayor can win, the mayor hand over power to them. Transition, peaceful power. Now some man be come na power, what he do? He drive all man immediately. We make Dr. Samura Kamara they always say, I don't can talk about I need to give the idea now. Because Marabiuren creates the room. When they come, they sack all the ambassadors them across the world, sack everybody. They not make for get peaceful transition. Let people hand over power peacefully and let be smooth. Like former President Kuruma come, he keeps some man at the job them over 6 months when he take power 2007. He keeps some money over 6 months in a position. That is what we talk. The man, Cherikoko, we for protect the local council of them. We for protect the mayor. We for protect the district chairman and district chairwoman them. Now the man this way sit in parliament and go remove section 134. We talk about transition. Wanna tell me say that the man this one I can't tell we so get bad for? We are talking based on moral values and principle. We talk about giving somebody a responsibility. You give me a job for execute. When you give contractor a work for go build house for you. If you not build yours properly. You don't bill your side for bill. When you know say you don't pay any money, that's you the play with her. Now man, anyway, they recommend back for go get out a job. You can go tell your brother, your sister, for say, give this man job. When you don't say how the contractor work with people at the first opportunity we get, you get say for go bill us for you, it go make quick foundation. Nothing no better day. Now man, they you go sign in name to other person. Now the kind person run for put in positions of authority when they can't tell about bad that, you know, because we not get. You see, this is the problem. Again, it goes back to civic education, empower ourselves, educate ourselves, and understand what to stand for. It's about morals, it's about values, it's about people making sure they do their job. The same man working on ECOWAS Parliament, when they lie past salon people, when they kill, then they lie past salon people, then they lie what's you know they happen in the country. The members of Parliament in Liberia and Nigeria, not in concern Mali, not in concern past real leader of the opposition, Honorable Cheriko Kogola ECOWAS Parliament. Friday night left. The Saturday they present the documents. Ebo, the man go write all kind lie about salon people. He said they kill people. People get gone. He said the protesters they get gone. He said the protesters they get machete. This man goes to the lie about people. He writes the report. He put on the he come on he can salon. Who they look for him? Who they run for can do? For can approve Fisher. Fisher will scatter the APC party. Then you idiot. You sit on a corner. Some of una, like I say again, it better now 10 beginning now because some of una are broken, una finished, una done, una not good for life, una not good for anything anymore. You're worthless.
When can say this generation will forget about it.
No, this is a lost generation. They are lost. They're lost. But the problem is, cash and comrades, something they can only discount them. Let's talk about it. Let people understand. You see, because I'm proud of my brother and sister that are in a salon today. Comrade and Cash, I'm proud of them all. They don't improve themselves. They don't improve themselves because they open up their mind.
Example like the APC convention,
yes.
Ibrahim.
Yes.
It tells a lot of story, Ibrahim. With this thing, like in as much as we don't want to talk about Adi Macaulay because he's a fine guy, comrade, always they talk about it. We don't see the fight, we don't fight, they go to court, they represent people in the court and all that in the day. Ibrahim, like honestly, salon people, the APC, when you watch what happened inside that election day with Lansana Dubuya and Adi Macaulay, it speaks volume, Ibrahim. And the sad thing that when people they tell, we say, oh, like we pass smack now with Cherry Coco. Hold on, salon people. Let me ask you one question. Who's there? Who they talk to? Who's there when they pass? Who are they report for Madabio? Because it consistently they are responsible for the hardship where salon people in the face. So if Madabio, they report for Madabio every day. Why we don't understand the source as well with Cherry Coco? Why we don't report for Cherry Coco? Why we just keep quiet? But what we don't say is part of the problem. But una left, as you say, we're proud of Sierra Leone and Ibrahim.
Absolutely.
Seriously, when they talk there, una left fool.
I mean, sometimes you want to be polite and be nice, but it's not going to take us anywhere with these guys anymore. We don't say then they call all kind of but Kashi and community when these people when they talk so they don't each stand on social media. So I would rather, and to be honest with you, they reach them, we don't even mention them anymore. But again, it's fine for clarifying them for brother and sister. They don't know say we don't know say we pay attention to what's in they happen. They not reach 10 on social media where they can make they Ibrahim Day, that cash box day, somebody tell me, oh yeah, Ibrahim Day, all kind of things. Because we don't want the can cause Sheriko say shot. We don't want the can tell and say a guy. We don't want the can tell and say what? No. Because when I look at not only money it make, not only I look like we care about. We care about the job responsibility. We care about what they do, that the position we'll put already. Nobody will not catch up on his face. We'll not talk I tall. We'll not talk I yellow. We'll not talk I black. We'll not talk if he fine. We'll not talk if he war. Because we don't talk about people. We talk about issues. We talk about policies. That is what we bring Nayato with brother and sister in a salon. And we're proud of Una. The 3-4 million where they listen to we don't know say yes. These guys, what they talk about is the reality, is the fact. They know the pain when they go through. They did not country not get electricity. They did not country not get water. They did not country not get access to healthcare. Then they die not to come on. Young people are dying every day. By the way, may I so rest in peace that young lady and Mbawa. We don't know what's in kill him. Yeah, exactly. We don't know what's in kill him. But we Cashbox we recently saying that titat, right. Right, we cannot put 100% on it. Yeah.
Is it Etambawa or
Etambawa and Rieta, I think. Yeah, to the family. Absolutely. We if not Titat kill him, oh my goodness. But when I was Sabian, I want to tell we don't know waiting because we know Sabian, but when I wait we yeri. But may I so rest in peace. That is the most important thing now. But young people are dying every day. What you do? You feel say Cherry Coco is part of the problem. Cherry Coco ever grab you go work at a hospital. Jericho could ever grab because what kind of cottage? If I was the leader of the opposition and then mission and there they go on one day they grab no more. They said today the social media all over rampant. The leader of the opposition, it didn't a cottage. It can't watch them below woman. How they do? How they treat them? Remember when young government be in power, President Kuruma be take care of them pregnant women they picking them. They didn't go fend for food anymore. So Jericho come for make sure say it maintain the legacy of former President Kuruma. But una say una sick more. Una terrible, una lives, una they think. Salomon they think for themselves. A lot of them, they didn't think for themselves. Then to forget quick. Now make Marabio be talk and say Salomon and they forget quick. Marabio talk and Marabio know. Marabio don't see the playbook. He understands. Now make it continue for do what they do. Then Fiso don't forget what happened from when they come to power. When they sack people and they job them, kill people them across the country. McKinney, Lonsar, Tombo, all inside because they believe say Salomon, no worry your election the candidate. Forget all team back in one day. That's so the country they move on back. So you lost your life, We brother and sister, they don't see the hand day. Una see the diaspora, they talk about nonsense. If you do that the diaspora, they support bad politician. I swear to God, if you want to prove a point to me, like me, if you want to prove a point to me, pack your punches. Some of them don't worth nothing here. Pack what you get. Some of them don't just go. Take your picking, take your wife, take your man, una go na salon, una go sit on it. I swear to God, as you go there, so you begin praise Cherry Coco, me you don't turn party. Yes, with the turn party. I didn't make you party.
Exactly.
I didn't make you party for where you go praise Cherry Coco. You did at the country. You did it. You picking the day, you left the day. Matter of fact, give up your citizenship. Then you get habo pack say the camp self na the diaspora. I swear to God, as you do that, this one, they make you party. But to God, una disgrace to his country. Una the diaspora, una support bad politician. Una disgrace to country. And una people of Salon go forget una. They go always remember una for this bad una they do to we country. Because that young man we don't grab this morning. And remember how you get for it. Till not there for it. Una for protect and for make sure say there is job opportunities. Cheriko Kobi gets a responsibility. He has a responsibility to ensure that the government meets in priorities and the responsibilities for the people. Hey, we for talk every day. We go talk about the issues when it comes to the responsibility of the leader of the opposition. Marabino destroys Salon by himself. And get the aid, and get the support of the leaders of the opposition. Can they get support? Cheriko support, and Masilamina support. They wait for protect una. That they all support Marabio for cause the destruction. Uda redenominate Salon. Uda go approve the redenomination of currencies. Salon delegate get 2 currency cash box. Uda approve them. Na parliament. Cherry Coco was there. He approve them. We get 2 money delegate today. We use 2 money inside the world. With inflation is about over 80% that Salon. Uda the cause them. Una for defend una for protect una. Na Cherry Coco, una go pass laws the way they like today. Small political party they all don't die. Na Cherry Coco did they approve am? Inside parliament he approve am. Una they can't sit on they can't talk foolish and nonsense. Una they can't tell what's so get bad at. Una stupid. Are you sick? Una useless. I swear to God, una go wake up. But again, like how they say, a better with the train the picking and now bien we. Una broken, una finished, una done. Una don't get no hope. Una don't get future. Una life is over.
They don't know.
But you know.
You look big.
I swear to God.
No, Ibrahim, the thing with the no, they will not give up on them because
no.
we have to start with them. We will not give up on them. We will not say we will not to blame them. Or they see that the society will not put them in the quick as well to abject poverty so that they control their thoughts, they control their thinking. But let me tell you something, Ibrahim. The APC convention don't so we say we don't begin come up out of there. Because if you imagine how they may feel say the convention to go, we saw what happened. No lose another day, but for tell you say people in the country time. I tell nothing as works. Salomon then we had for catch up, but when we catch up, trust me, you need to dump it again twice. It happened time and again. They dance for MPRC. When MPRC is big, so you point they say no, when Akulubo wanted an election because they don't out the revolution. They dance for Tijakaba. Where you feel what happened from 2004 to 2007, they supported the Anes Kobausi. So the people of Sierra Leone are not fools. It's a mentality where they change. You know, we understand the thing. Keep them to have their poverty, control their thought, me picking that, they give me money, me picking school fee, me picking 6. So now that kind of thing, they say always get 500,000, 1 million for give. That is not what we are saying here. Equal opportunity. Me, I don't even need to get money for hospital. And they are right now, even if you cannot get people, you call ambulance, then they can pick you up, go to hospital. Equal opportunity. The money they take, they will let them pay them $15,000 for letting go medical, let them build hospitals alone. We have the doctors, we don't have the equipment. We need the equipment. Ibrahim, no matter how you have it powerful, you don't get application in the
No.
We need the equipment. We have the doctors in Sierra Leone. Then the can do check for 5,000, for 10,000, for just check. They don't get the doctors in Sierra Leone, don't get equipment. So we saying these things. Owners have understand our future because if we don't start for una today, we only get better for the picking them. You can pick the generator bomb. So una self need to understand how long are we for this? Like how long we picking for 6 months ago be possible? How long we picking for go school pass ago be supposed to pay for the school fee? How long we woman for I want make one pass for how long will we for that? Everything takes. Let's live for equal opportunity, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. You know, then when they done, then they talk about how Cashbox get cancel us. Cashbox for the records, you know, they not cancel us. But if you be did safe, you deserve them back. But you know, did he? Because you don't pass that level, your income bracket not go allow you for letting you cancel us. You know, when Kashi, let them talk. If you begin a cancel, say fine, but your income, you bracket for your income, not even allow you again for you get any help from the state.
Ibrahim, hey, you see some people they like for talk, and I say this openly. You know, this country, the UK, every Pekin were born before, like I think about 10 years ago. Every Pekin were born there, they give them money regardless of your income bracket. But they changed it, I think, 10 years ago or just about. Wherein if you get above a certain income, you're not allowed. You Pekin, because before, when regardless you they get one, see what they call child benefits, but also something like that. But like now they changed the law that if you get above a certain amount of money, it's like one person in the household they earn over something. I don't call them because I don't want people that put me inside it. Like you don't even allow, you don't get penny, anybody penny. They begin them their lunch, their school dinner. I pay for it. They don't even get child benefits. They begin they get them. That tells you if me that be popolipo. If me not be popolipo, it means me beginning to get them because this country, that's how they regulate it. And if I'm not saying this for boast about it or tell people or put me case na matter na banda so make all man see them. But some people are una way they talk. Seriously, una let for talk about people are way una no sabi. And they tell you that me beginning to get dime from government.
Absolutely not.
Changed the law recently. Dime.
Absolutely. And the one that way they get them, you know, hey, all well and good. Because can you absolutely
it's equitable distribution
of wealth. Thank you.
That's what it is.
Thank you.
If you get above below certain amount, you begin allow for get and it's true, Ibrahim.
Yes.
It's just like what they talk about the education system and that country. For me, the most equitable way they could do it. Certain people are really earn certain amount of money, let them pay tiny amount of money. But it like we force every Pekin for go to school, but the one the way they earn certain, it should be free.
Absolutely.
They say if they ever try APC come and try or change them, we will always fight about it. The only thing we will do it equitably.
Comrade,
they told the fact on cash, but I forget the quality. The free is there. Thank you to President Bill for that free. Thank you. The quality, no day. And to free medical care, we be say it was quality. For them, they feed the Kumra, feed the picking them.
Yeah.
We say Pekin, they say the quality for it again. They make cottage now. They don't they let the Pekin and go find food because no send the day. We will do the first for now. Forget the quality. Cash box when they come up. We private school not being overtaken the education. The government school was they do very well, very well. Because they don't take and say the private school are for the elites them, they are doing the pay money within the ministers picking them, they look at governors, the head of state picking them, they go private school, like in make a government school picking go down. All of them do so we in this so check which one they go private school. None of them don't go private school, like government school don't go. Every one of them. So we to the comfort for now and I forget the quality. The free is there.
Absolutely.
We want to get the quality for like people and no say, they don't even look at government school. Private school like private school, but government school. We won't forget the quality we made. The government school then they will be more attractive than the private schools. If we make the thing quality, teachers are well paid, encourage them, Ibrahim, then pay them to time, give them better salary, Ibrahim. Trust me, nobody left for putting in a government school, you go pay millions of euros or dollars to go pay a private school. Nobody.
Absolutely.
Nobody.
You know, so
make the quality.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, even the free, it's in the constitution for let people and get free education. Not to for even boast about it. Government for just implement what is inside the constitution for make sure people get access to free education. But the quality, like I call the coach, I said, I know the missing aspect of them. But you know, go back to the point, Kashi. You know, wait, can you imagine if Salon will get cancelled there? You know, most people they suffer and for parent. Can you imagine if APC as a political party and the SLPP, Pashakiwe cannot give low cost housing there? Can you imagine if APC be continue with the low cost housing across the country and they build across Sierra Leone, waiting for Talek? So people that live in a council house in London, God bless you guys because we live in a society where they make sure they cater for the needs of the people. So not so bad thing of not in a council house. That's why they talk and so like for say na bad thing not in a council house. No.
Ibrahim, let them tell me when I can at this part of the world, we not try to born you. We not pass through council house pande.
Thank you.
Tell me when I can at this part of the world, we not try to born you.
We
not pass through council.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Tell me.
So then it's possible checking us. sometimes cash box the kitchen says be passing also so that possible about this.
Thank you.
Because me I know say if I know they with no those are the fan like cash box now, but I trust me Ibrahim, cash box one of the salon man they will be
absolutely
where they are doing very well.
Absolutely.
Where they do very well.
Yes.
This is no boast. Let you check in your motoka. Wait, sometimes motoka from wait them then Samuel Temagada era then the motoka in the drive city.
Yeah, exactly.
I know I can't flip person now, but that's the truth.
No, you see, no, comrade, let I tell you.
Before you buy this one.
Exactly.
We know the car for both sports.
Thank you.
No matter
no, yeah, Gashi, comrade.
Bill Gates in what way they were.
Yes.
What it says my watch would be $10 watch.
Thank you. Wait, wait about watch. So I look at that guy Mayweather, that boxer. One game watch away that $18 million. $18 million. But Bill Gates will get money, get money. It sleeps so they make money. If you not go fetch, they make money. But Bill Gates it sleeps so they make money. That $10 watch they wear. But it goes back. You check Malek Kashi. Right? Very humble brother. I can tell you this for a fact. That's a man why in business now though. But you see Salon man, they're busy body, they Congo. The problem is because they don't know much about cash box, they want for no. But some, it left to cash box. But this is what I can tell them. We will no cash box. That might be the drive BMW. Now, girl picking tell and say, Papa, for the drive BMW again. It consume, it pollutes the air. We get for live in a greener world. Now, employ girl picking Seco, not for anybody in Seco. In girl picking tell and say at school, say, Papa, they teach me say, we forget rid of combustion engine them. It change in BMW. It buy Mercedes Benz. When I electric Mercedes Benz, when I the wagon sale, we get to the United Kingdom. I can tell you for free inside the United Kingdom.
I'm not sure if that is
okay. Well, I'll say on 5. Let's say on 5 get up. All right, I give you equity. Now on 5 get up. Electric Mercedes Benz EQS 5 or whatever it is. When I go look them up. Now this is the brother. Boy, they taking time for can talk. What he do? Not so because of what he gets. Because your material, resources, no matter. At the end of the day, what it matter now? What you give people education, knowledge, what you impart into society. Now it really, really matter. Man, they drive all kind big motor car and get all kind of. When me there, they say they pay mortgage. Who that in America now where they work honestly? Where they go buy those cash. If I get the money safe, I need to go buy those cash because again I go use the system properly, effectively for borrow the money, use the country money, pay the money, so let them fully shock there. Because we don't come. I mean that baba wait here, come and cash you. Hey Ibrahim, say they go for your family. I know they worry about my family in security and protection, right? But the fact of the matter is, when you shut them down, now Cashbox not show the house. When me show the house, I give them more opportunity. Like I can take a tour, like I can visit me in my house. Look at it, show you off, it show off, it complain, So because what you do, Kashi, I know the salons, the average Sierra Leonean. They go see them, they go tell you say, wait in America, don't know our women palace serious way they talk about nonsense. Where they so na kitchen they walk they want no all thing, but when you give them they see small, then the bad kick back in. Yes, they say they boast. What are they boast for? You know one get I'm Australian and this America we get the car also I get it. It is available for everybody. It left to you what you want for go take, what you don't want for go take. Now me own, now me they pay for them. If I pay and don't just stop, I got the power. I pay and don't, it belongs to me. I work honestly for them. Salon, now they will get politicians them. Almost politicians don't below honestly with the salary they pay. Now corruption and thievery. The money for go to the hospital, the money for go to the road, the money for make the economy churn, the money for pay teachers, the money for pay police, the money for pay soldier, the money they then take them keep up, then go below. They will not support the politician in that country. They say that politician better pass me. They get money pass me. They this pass me. Una sick bo. But come a little closer chapter Kashi.
No, 10 years ago,
right?
10 years ago, let them show me the politician. We better pass me. What you get 10 years before they get politics?
Yeah.
Show me what you get. They can't drive with the politics.
It is the mentality. Imagine you tell me, say, Checo better pass me. Checo land book pass me. I don't care about
who care. Who care? Do the work where you get.
Those things, Ibrahim. But one day, Ibrahim, we all will get Okando. Ibrahim, let me tell you. And you remember one thing the way, like from nowhere. I think that be petty or the guy I gave. So remember when we talk about you? I think I be called. I want to say that to you.
Right.
From nowhere, the beginning just tell me say, "Oh, why make like this?" I don't talk on
Right.
But you know what? That became look me one day. Where would they grumble with the discourse? I think we're gonna do audio whilst I was driving. When we done, Ibrahim, he asked me a question. He said, "Daddy, wait, we don't get parliament now in the country."
11-year-old picking up.
Seriously.
Seriously.
11-year-old Pekin, they know the efficacy of a parliament. They know how effective a parliament should be because it is here in London. It is here in London. Instead of not teaching a Pekin them the importance of parliament and how parliament should be powerful at a time like this.
They don't even understand.
Shit. This, oh man, it's sad. We got to work for the civic education. These people are broken. We got to focus on the Pekin where they come up now, the young adults them. We got to focus on them for educate them. Now I'm going to tell you, mama and papa them, they will message them. I want to share with you young Pekin where they grow up because they be empowered. Like girl Pekin feel say wait, done high school, money not for go college, for going to prostitution. We want to share that message here with them. Now then say we want change in our country, but you get these people away.
If you look the message where they make Pekin listen.
Absolutely.
You know, let me tell you something, Ibrahim. Salon we got for fight brutal fight for bringing back respect in our society.
Yeah.
We got for fight brutal fight because I tell you, the politics don't pollute a nation that the thing that have been taboo in our nation don't become normal. The abnormality don't become normal. They say when the unusual become usual, something is wrong.
Yeah.
When the unusual become usual, that is what they teach soldiers them for tell you say if they pass that area, maybe you see the place dig, you not been dig. Then unusual, you know, one become usual, something is wrong. The unusual thing don't become usual in a saloon. And there are a lot of, you know, abnormalities if I'm going for brutally.
Absolutely.
Therefore, be honest to yourself and call things by their name because no one gets a generation, the society. Well, for them, agree with themselves, also no one rest in perfect peace. Because waiting have been taboo in a saloon, don't become very, 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 very obvious. Say, if we're not fight and not brutally, we know we know we pray for a lot of people even go to that country.
Yeah.
Any country we see abusive language don't become a jubilation for society. That's why it's the head for destruction. You know, we get for look at politics in a decent manner. Abraham, I for criticize you without abusing you. I for criticize you in an objective point of view. And if I accept them with sincerity for all move as a nation, we'll get a lot of things we'll get for change when we get the opportunity for advice people that we not like matter of you we no advice as you criticize so they say you don't dare against and life don't turn threat. And the only advice government na through criticism. Not all man get chance for go see president at state house. Not all man get chance for go see vice president or minister. But all go up and get chance for listen to critics so that you pick the real thing from the hate. Some critics that just say me I hate. But even by that hate speech, listen, you must get something we're going to say. That's true. For any element of information, there are some amounts of truth inside it.
Yeah.
But then they set the A's and the eyes there and put stone, add the super glue for let them know the way they tell them for make the nation. That's why they can't tell them, papi, we say do super, you do well, papi, papi, people that like you, they can't laugh at them. Okay, laugh, pull $1 million, $1,000 in. Go on, anything tell me any information they can't tell me. The information they destroy the people and they don't want to build the nation. So we have to build a society where the people for understand say I need to go to Jericho for go Bella for that say pa what's in that episode they talk something no power let change this power let to do so. We the help leaders step by advancing them in a point of view.
We tried that.
Yes, no, we tried it. We get a group and cost but we need to, you know, let me tell you something as well. We need to still give up. I still have respect for Jericho. Like I've been getting for them, we just disagree on an agreement. Then I still get the same courage for therapy again. If you allow for get the room for combination for the country, I still have that. I can smoke so they block nobody for talk to you for saloon.
Absolutely.
We know they ever say we never so we still get that respect to be get for them. We still have the room for combination for saloon.
Absolutely.
For say this is not in where this we always say talk, not to like say we didn't hate anybody.
No.
But when they look at the bigger picture. We know get permanent enemy by this fight. We know if I don't get enemy self, then I'm forced to start. We don't get enemy like this fight here. We get people disagree with. Today, if we all say no work for Salona, switch to God, whatever thing happens, we put it. We move on. We know they have for whole self. We know the tie chain for ourselves. We begin go to the thing go Louis. Because let me tell you something, Ibrahim. It's not like we tie chain by self. No matter that chain they long if you go, time they the stock. So they move on. Anybody if you say they look at we in the point for all work at Salon, trust me, we open up. We have nothing against anybody. We did not for the people left. We have something against anybody. We did against the people left because the greater majority now we will suffer. We don't live in their eras a day. We don't live like how some people live. So some people in the sleep today 3, 4 inside some man have 1 meal they eat. Some of us don't live anything a day. We know what that means, Ibrahim. We know what poverty mean. We know what it mean for like picking go school, you don't get lunch. We know what it mean for like picking go school, you look in company they eat. We know what it mean for like picking come school, you cannot eat past. We know what that means, Ibrahim. So we stand here today for like people see. We know nobody But we just the time for let people understand it. We just want to make this thing change.
Absolutely.
For change the narratives.
Absolutely.
Salon is bigger than all of us.
You know, comrade.
Tomorrow, what I can't after about 1 billion TVBC, people get freedom for talk.
Absolutely,
people
comrade.
Do things they do. The people can tell government or opposition, say, no, this is wrong or this right. We have to be society.
Absolutely.
That's not lacking. This that the team will make the part of the Orange. Yeah, picking the self say, no, that is this strong. What's the going to say? Democracy there. It started from all sector. They come out from a long way. Maybe 300 days ago, they like all this as a law, but they started somewhere. We have to start somewhere, and that's our position.
Absolutely. Opposition whole is a position of moral values. I want everybody to understand it. Moral values. When you get a job for do the job properly. You're an electrician, then give you job for do on proper. You're a messina, then give you job, do the job proper. You're a mechanic, do your job proper. Now that we have a responsibility, and until every Sierra Leonean, we always self accountable to the job we're supposed to do. When we not perform that job, there we for actually at this particular point, we for ask Cherry Coco for resign as the leader of the opposition. He should resign his position. It's not fit for purpose day. If I resign as the leader of the opposition party, whatever I go do before that Sabi, but not fit for the position. But Comrade and Kashi, which one side 1 hour 8 minutes now, no slow round up now. Kashi, you see the world they watch. Marabio miss a golden opportunity. It go past this GWA bill, this gender equality and women's empowerment bill we go past the parliament. I be feel say Marabio be get a strategy of going out for select or elect, pick a woman as a running mate for moving to the next chapter. That was what I be feeling say Marabio strategy. They watch the player, I say, I see this guy, if you do that, they weak in the APC. But God make it not do it. That is the demise of the SLPP party. Because then they talk, but then they act waiting they talk. When I did Dr. Sabura Kamara inside now, and get a grand opportunity at this particular point in time for let make the world shine the spotlight on Sierra Leone. America, for the first time, will pick a woman as a vice president, Kamala Harris. You see how that resonates across the world. Look, New Finland. I watched one documentary this morning again on Finland early this morning. Yeah, so because I don't wake from this 3-4 o'clock up. It all wake me brain. They tickle me no more. They go all over the place. And they watch the picky way. They talk about the need for getting young leaders them in positions of authority and stuff like that. They talk about again this having a greener planet and stuff like that. But young people, women, them they lead across the world. Dr. Samora Kamara and the APC as a political party get a responsibility now to go in this day for make the world can pay attention to salon politics.
UK as a UK. Who the most popular prime minister? My woman.
Yeah, Margaret Thatcher.
Margaret Thatcher.
Exactly.
Margaret Thatcher. One of the most powerful prime minister UK ever get. One of the most powerful.
Yeah.
Because do it. Margaret Thatcher.
Yeah. At a time when the world
Pelosi, one of the most speaker America don't ever produce force. Nancy Pelosi.
Yeah.
So you see, sometimes they give women the chance. Let me tell you something. Women are very strong people. Like they tell this team, they are very strong and they're very firm.
Absolutely.
When women see the challenge, then they challenge they know they fear anything.
Absolutely.
So sometimes let's give them the opportunity. Look like at Europeans, when I've been the only survival. You see where it's not that I push on. Not compromise. They say, women when they come for something, they believe in something. They have for bed.
Absolutely.
The only way they don't have for second by forcefully is this indefinite suspension. Second.
So I don't know if you pay attention to the that particular side in the convention when they give mic to like all the chair.
That lady speak well. That lady is professional, bro.
All of them come and talk about Sabura Kamara. Oh, we come for Sabura Kamara. That woman was the only woman we talk just like waiting they tell her for do. I respect that woman. I don't remember her name. I don't somebody. I don't hear the name when they call. I'm telling you, that woman make I respect her.
Absolutely.
I think she is the southern.
One of the southern region.
Southern region.
Exactly. Even when they begin talk, the Ibrahim storyteller say, remember, we're supposed to be independent. Naya. Please, we not talk about anybody. Like, we not come for we don't go to Daniel who come for Naya. We just can't give statements. How prepared are you guys for the APC for win the election? All of them, they're not only man there.
So that's what. Tell me now, say that man more for you want more for national chairman of APC. Tell me if me come to go support him. I don't know answer. Tell me if I don't go to me support him.
Absolutely.
I don't tell you say not beg me for support you. Just do what you make a convince. Say you fit for purpose. Me in my life, I don't feel say I live for bell person. Follow we be party. I live for tell you the truth. Follow be friend. Me manufacture based on my religion, say for me, we the pastor, all religion they tell you, all religion, if you check the two main religions alone, Christianity and Islam, all they tell you say, you get to be honest with your God and your conscience.
Yeah.
That's what if in a for familiarity, me you two or Ibrahim, they can for talk. Even within the SLPP, we will fertilize somebody fertilize SLPP, so they play them.
I see him. I see him. That's in the monami. That's in the monami. That's in the monami. What they see some people and the APC, they play with SLPP people.
Just on the people in life. Any leader, we don't respect people. When they give command about legally, not illegally, be very cautious of what they say now. Let us see illegally. Because we will not see the court, they not do a genuine trial. However, if they refuse for the visit command case, would they apologize to any government will come for me then give that brother free trial? BBC they not force the evidence. How I will take the evidence, go put that to post it in house when I see the positive for true. And any evidence we then coerce, you need to tell the truth. How they take government, hold picking, police hold the picking, first they begin to go to them, they decide for force and for let go, force and for speed.
It is called undue influence. It is called undue influence. We cannot use undue influence in any case. That alone, that didn't make
justify saying innocent or guilty, but what we are saying here,
absolutely.
We would appeal to any way the first thing for judicial review and me get for that effectively because I didn't jail. I see how many people and the pastor not to woman from talk so man 4 years when we talk about say I like 4 years for when they get go when they go court and send a spirit trial again they don't go court again. Abraham who some of who go jail for canceling narrative, some of who get for that effectively for do judicial review. So my no sentence a wrong sentence for crime for now 1 year 2 year they get 30 years. You know it happens. The moment they're free under the name when they say then give me for maybe they wanted to get for see me. When they can go, they not sentence at 35, they don't do 7 years. When they go check in jail, the maximum sentence for get 3 years. You will not do extra 4 years already. Without compensation. Without compensation, Ibrahim.
Yes, sir.
So we can forget a lot of judicial review. Government when they come, we get for compensation. All of us will not lock illegally.
Absolutely.
We don't spend many years at jail. We say, for any time we spend at jail, more than what you for do, government the state for compensate you.
Absolutely.
The state for compensate you because always so many times of your life. Imagine that young man don't do 7 years. 7 solid years. Those in our last 3 years. 7 solid years. Imagine what sentence at 3 years. They're free outside competition. In just go no more glad they are not much, you know that for competition. We get for the people on NTRC. If you have been detained illegally by government for compensate you. It is in the law.
Absolutely.
For compensate you. So we get for the proper judicial review. Ibrahim, Sierra Leone get for structure institutions. We don't need strong government. We need strong institutions. I only strong structure. I tell me like I bought from Obama. You see, we don't need strong government. We need strong institutions. Ibrahim will forget strong judiciary. We get strong police as to God. We don't make audio
culture. You know, Ibrahim, I think we need to end the audio. But the good thing about the compensation culture, it stops like the judiciary for dirty, like how we dirty.
For misbehave.
Because when you misbehave this badly, it don't say it costs the government. Trust me. Not also no more that they sit down and do dirty game them.
Absolutely.
That's the good thing about the compensation culture.
Absolutely. But yeah, I think we have to.
We don't need strong government. We need strong institutions. It's not everything from Obama. That's what Biden say.
Absolutely.
They say right makes might. Right makes might.
Yeah. Absolutely.
We have a lot to do.
We have a lot to do. But yeah,
we move from desire. We achieve it.
But you know, the absolutely, yeah, we'll go discuss that. But yeah, as far as we know, Dr. Samora Kamara and the APC party gets an opportunity right now for make the world can shine the light past Sierra Leone, and that would be the smartest decision the APC party can make for pick a woman as a running mate and subsequently a vice president of Sierra Leone. It's going to take us places. It going to mean say really that law will pass the parliament. We do what you say, practice what you preach. So, APC and the APC and Dr. Samora Kamara for practice within the country they preach. At a particular time like this, waiting salon they preach, now women equality and empowerment. So this is the opportunity, grand opportunity for, elector or running.
Let me say something. Not because I was serving the former military. They were to be very honest, the army to go and very well with that trajectory. Gender balance and it's going very well Ibrahim with that trajectory. They take a lot of women at the military when I just female intake. Me, I don't even plan as I said now say the need for stop now because at the population because woman and man you and this might know the difference.
Absolutely.
But they go and very well. They don't go back. How many hundreds of female them as an officer, combatants.
Right.
And combatant officers.
And come on, let's talk more about that. Right, let's talk more about that tomorrow. Waiting the law expound on them because none of us just they take people into the military. What benefits are there for military families, right? The barracks them, all of these other places. But for the take the woman and more, what provisions are there for them, in their families and stuff. That's crucial. But Salon people them. Oh shoot! Sorry.
About the APC new delegates, the new executive, with the big than this and big. We are una no go no side today, una blow. Una go free turn tomorrow. Let them know say the APC is coming. Few days from now, and I'm assuming they call it now. Few days that this is the corner from now when they come. Let them see that. So let them see say yes, the people of Sierra Leone are patiently waiting for this.
Absolutely.
Una all from the chairman and leader now, the deputy now, someone come on all make. Let them see now that can as a united force. We are coming together. They might call you last time about what's in Amutuka. Once in Mingalo Masari, we are started the order for Amutuka. Once someone come out and call it Amutuka. Once that united force go into the people now say we are coming as a united family.
And
please advise them also about people paying attention with the driving. They have to
exactly.
Safe, no overtaking.
That's what
whatever. Please come ahead.
Let me tell you something. I tell people me by enjoyment. I know the people. I know the idea because me. Tomorrow man, then you are telling me to be careful. When I run through, I go safu.
Yeah.
Because I want to see the end. I want to see the enjoyment ending. Not so the beginning. I want to see the ending. So you the drive, please, Lord, drive caution. No, see anybody died or is damaged in our minus 1 for vote. Well, everybody will vote June 2024. So una all drive safu. Una vote them value. After for lie, Lego Taka accident. Una not jubilate with speed. In fact, when you jubilate with speed, you need to get jubilation. Una jubilate slow. Una take the thing slowly. Drive safely, not drink and drive. Make sure say you come safely when I reach the future. Let the world see, say the APC party is ready to govern people there. So the matter of two sensible things. They say the first thing now for unify the party. The second thing now for unify the country. Now two tags. The APC party has for unify. Now for unify the country because matter you don't sharply divide the country, not just by tribe or by region. You don't divide them even in religion. Now we get SLPP imam, we get APC imam, all for cut off. We don't want to have religious leaders in politics. They forbid some people moral guarantors. How Imam go to say me like SLPP Imam? How go to say me like APC Imam? So if yes, it's so unfortunate, Ibrahim. For instance, we get SLPP Imam. It's unfortunate.
That's sad.
Not to tell for equality of society. So with the time for telling say we have a lot to do. APC when I count on tomorrow, let the world say we are ready. Just the already 2007 for take on governance. Madam, you always popular power. You don't do it. You left to APC for let the cat take over.
Absolutely. Some people I think so with that, come recruit around out very nicely now. So we're left for now. Bye bye everybody.